Hey, Chuck Carson's again. Course in Miracles, number 95. I am talking about experiencing peace. I'm going back to the teaching. Like by teaching, you can experience peace because I think it needs a little bit of a clarification. And here's why. So, um, years and years ago, when I was, going through my learning on my spiritual journey, I did have this. I went through a course called Alpha. I probably explained this before on the podcast at one point, or some video somewhere. Somebody's heard me speak about this in church, and there's like this vision that showed me that I'd be speaking in front of a lot of people, like in a church, like 200-300 people, not like a million people. Anyway, so it was like this guidance that, okay, I'm going to be speaking in front of somebody. Now you could say, hey, a pastor does that. That's what a pastor does, or a minister does that. But I think now that I've come to this point and I'm sharing these messages this way, like anybody can be a teacher. And I would like to encourage other people to be teachers. There needs to be more teachers. And going back to my last message on learning, and more unlearning done by teachers getting the teachings out there in whatever way you're called to do it. So by doing this now, like I've made a decision to be a teacher of God by doing this. And I'm going to share with you that really anybody could do this, but it's a reading from the Manual for Teachers in Course in Miracles. So somebody just listening, you're not going to know that I'm looking down. If you're watching me in the video, I'm going to look down and do the reading from that section. So a teacher of God is anybody who chooses to be one. His qualifications consist solely in this: somehow, somewhere, he has made a deliberate choice in which he did not see his interests as apart from somebody else's. Once he has done that, his road is established and his direction is sure. A light has entered the darkness. It may be a single light, but that is enough. He has entered an agreement with God, even if he does not yet believe in him. He has become a bringer of salvation. He has become a teacher of God. And I'm going to go on and read a little bit more. They come from all over the world. They come from all religions and from no religion. They are the ones who have answered the call is universal. All right, I'm stop there. Obviously, there's more to the section. So some of the hesitation, like years ago when I just talked earlier about my visions, like, oh, I don't qualify. I don't really know anything. And then even going back to a few months where I really didn't do a Course in Miracles show. Part of it was like, I don't really qualify to tell people this stuff. And that was the whole thing. It really was. And then I read this recently when I put one of my videos out for the first time in a while. Now I'm on a stretch where I'm either doing a Course in Miracles video or a real estate video. And I was like, yeah, that is truth. Like that is very simple, but it's true. You have to answer the call, and you might just have a single light. And there's people out there of different religions that are teachers, and there's people of no religions that are teachers. One of the challenges with church people is they think it's got to be their way. It's got to be their religion. And that actually turns people away from learning about God. And I think that turns most people away. I can't say it turns everybody away. So anytime I say things in a way that may seem like, wow, he's disrespecting churches. No, I'm not disrespecting churches. They, again, might have a single light and they're bringing that light, or they have multiple lights and they're bringing that light. And that's very, very good. They are still teaching. However, I think with whatever you do, you have to go deeper. And I'm not saying the Course in Miracles is the end all be all. That's the one you should be teaching. No, because what does the Course in Miracles say? It comes from many religions and no religion at all. So there is a teaching that can help you experience more than just peace, but I'm in the experiencing peace. And a lot of people don't have peace now. And one of the messages I'm going to have coming up soon will be about peace and happiness, because they do go together. People would like happiness and would like peace, and they like less of the crap that they're going through. So there needs to be teachers, and I'm doing it. So I'm trying to help some people. I don't know how many people over the course of my lifetime or the lifetime of these videos will watch them. Could be 20, could be 200, could be 2,000, could be 2 million. Not sure. but it's one way to get a message out and be a bringer of salvation. And that's what we're working on. That's what we're hoping to help you with when you do listen to this. So many blessings to you. Thanks for tuning in.